Okay, now the reason that Amanda wanted to introduce me for this particular opportunity is that I have the distinct pleasure to recognize Paulina Moreno, who runs a project of the nonprofit Community Action Board called the Thriving Immigrants Initiative that works to better the lives of Santa Cruz County's immigrants through state and local advocacy, as well as coordinating services. Most of Paulina's clients are farm workers who pay taxes, but due to immigration status are not subject to labor protections such as overtime, minimum wage, and unemployment. In the face of COVID, Marina's team has successfully advocated for a number of state policy changes to provide emergency relief, as well as increase essential worker protections for farm workers. When the state approved one-time disaster relief assistance for immigrants impacted by the coronavirus this spring, her team worked to distribute with this assistance to 4,500 immigrants across 4 Central Coast counties. She continues to advocate for emergency assistance and has raised more than $350,000 to support immigrants in Santa Cruz County impacted by COVID. Oh, and by the way, she was also the director of this year's census efforts. So thank you, Paulina, for your tireless and numerous efforts to ensure our neighbors stay housed, stay fed, and stay well. It's truly my honor to congratulate you for being recognized as a hometown hero.
Thank you, Kate, for that warm introduction. I'm humbly honored to be among so many amazing people and organizations getting recognized this evening for their work and commitment to the community during these challenging times. So I want to congratulate all of the recipients. I'm fortunate and very grateful to be in a position where I get to work with and in service of the community. Our work is a collective effort, and I'm blessed to be surrounded by a passionate and a brilliant team at CAB, and I want to thank them for their support and dedication. I also want to thank my executive director, Maria Elena, for her mentorship and for her continuous, pushing me to think critically. I want to thank our community partners who've become, some of whom who've become mentors and dear friends. Thank you for the partnership to move the work forward. And of course, I'm grateful and indebted to my family for supporting me and never allowing me to give up, even when it gets really hard. One of the many realities that the pandemic has continued to expose is that the undocumented community are shoulder to shoulder with us in all essential sectors. Immigrants have the same needs and aspirations as many of us, and they contribute in the same ways. They work here, they rear their families here, they pay taxes, they take part in our civic life. So as we begin to rebuild from the crisis caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, I want to encourage us to continue advocating for all immigrants, regardless of immigration status, in our recovery efforts. Disaster relief efforts are not giveaways. They're an investment in our community, an investment in the workforce that will power our recovery through this crisis. I get to be here because of the hard work and sacrifices of my 2 immigrant parents, Ana Moreno and Ramon Moreno, and I don't take their sacrifices lightly. I commit to continue elevating the stories of our immigrant community and advocating for a community where we can all thrive regardless of our immigration status, income, race, and gender. Mil gracias.